and we sat down. I don't gamble. I gave gambling up. I gave it up. But I do like playing poker. I like the way it works my brain. I just don't like the
Hmm.
gambling aspect of
It's
it.
fun. You could still play
Yeah,
without gambling.
it's super fun. Yeah, exactly. So that's how I
I always
play
tell people all
now.
the time, I'm like, you don't have to even put in chips. Like, you could just
Yeah,
play the game.
right. So I have a certain way of playing it here at home. To kill that gambling part.
Hmm.
But anyway, so they came over. We're chilling. And it's crazy because I looked at both of them and I'm like again, they're brothers, but sounds like somebody's in there. No.
I don't think anybody's
Uh,
been in here.
okay. And I was like thinking of them, and you know how you get to that point. You get to a point where you're like, you're talking to God, you're talking to God in that moment, and you're just like, asking God questions about just stuff, whatever moment it is. So in that moment, I
Mm.
found myself just asking God, like, you know what, God, I'm curious. Like here I am with my two friends, one who barely believes in God, doesn't have a spouse, doesn't have kids, and then one who has a kid but doesn't have a spouse, right? And I'm looking at myself, I got my spouse, I got my kids, and I'm like, I'm just thinking like, okay, in the Bible it says, first comes the father, then your spouse, then your kids, right?
Mm.
So, and then it's like it's kind of crazy how God is just really just common sense. I mean, Christ is just common sense. It's just
Mm.
it's just obvious. It's common sense to what Christ
You know
does
the
at the
specific
end of the day.
reason God says people
Eh,
do not choose him is
what's that?
they want to stay in their ways. They don't want to give up their sin. Period. Point blank.
Right.
Well, here's the deal. It's making
So
big
like, you know
changes,
the verse that
especially
says
when
the
people
harvest
say,
is
oh,
great,
trust in God.
but
That's
the
like way
workers
off.
the harvest is many, but the workers are few.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying. It's saying like anybody who like that's so many people that just need to know Christ rather than
Right. Right. Right.
so
So
like
so real
anybody
quick.
who you meet who's not willing is not willing because they don't want to stop doing what they're doing.
Right.
Period. Don't be a hater though. Just know that.
Yeah. So I was looking
We're
at my
fine.
buddies, and I was just kind of like, thinking like, wow, like, to those the 1, 2, 3, it's basically 1, 2, 3, and then